Hello everyone and welcome back to my creation kit tutorial series, and today we'll actually achieve something in the creation kit. I've got my morning coffee ready to tackle this AIDS right now, so let's get started. Today we'll be creating an NPC. In order to do so, your main focus will be on the object window. So we want to extend the actors tab, followed by actor again, and a list of all the races in the game will appear. So ideally, in this video, we will be creating a humanoid companion, like an Argonian, a Khajiit. So let's create a Nord. So go to Nord race, and this can be done by going, but this can be done for any other race by, say we want to create a Khajiit, we look for K, and we click Khajiit race, but we're not going to do that. So yeah, your NPC can be anything, pretty much anything. Problems arise when we start going into mud crabs and whatnot, but I may recap at the end on how to talk to a mud crab, etc. So let's get started. We're on Nord race, and as you can see, pretty much all the Nords in the game are in this list. For example, Ayla the Huntress is here. She's the boat lady in the companions. We're not gonna need that. So right click anything here and then left click on new, and this will bring up the NPC creation menu. So to get started, we will need an ID for our NPC. You'd think it would be something as simple as NPC name, and that would be the ID, but we're not gonna do that. Since we want it as easy as possible to find the modded files we've created, especially if someone wants to edit our work in the future, or if we want to edit the work in the future and we haven't done it in a while, we want to affix it with a common prefix that we'll use in every one of our mods. So I tend to use AA personally. I learned this from having a look at a lot of New Vegas mods by some guy 2000. He used that tactic, and I was like, that's quite a good trick, I might pick up on that. So thank him for me teaching you this. So ID AA, and we'll call our NPC Mike, so AA Mike. So you can replace that with whatever the hell you want, but make sure you have AA as your prefix. So name, this is what will appear in the game when we interact with the NPC, so we'll use Mike. Short name isn't too important, but there's more documentation on this on the Creation Kit website. I might leave a link in the description if you want to do further reading after watching this video. So we'll just put Mike again. Now, this is what you want. This is important. This stuff. So, as card gen face preset is not important to us, so we'll leave that unticked. Essential, you can choose whether you want the NPC to be able to die. So, say you couldn't be bothered writing quest scripts for, if that NPC dies, the quest fails. Say you didn't want to write a script for that, you would just tick essential, and you wouldn't have to write all that garbage. I tend to do that since I don't want to put any extra effort in. Yeah, I can't blame myself because, when I create a mod, I just want to get it out as soon as possible, and I'm sure you guys are the same. Then it comes out as a buggy mess, but yeah, it does. So yeah, we will be ticking essential for this case. This is our quest giver, so we'll have them essential. Protected isn't important. Respawn, as you can tell, just we'll have them respawn in a number of days if they are killed. But if they're essential, we won't need that at all. So yeah, unique. We'll come back to that. I haven't really checked our NPCs. So give me a minute. What is Ayla the Huntress? Is unique, yeah. Let's see. Let's see a typical. Yeah. So yeah, you're wanting to tick unique. So this will be if there's only one instance of that character in the game, which there will be for Mike. But if you were creating a bandit, you'd want to leave unique unticked. But in our case, have unique ticked. Okay. So summonable is I have no idea what that is. I think that's when you use necromancy, but I could be wrong. And the creation kit has stopped working, so Get used to that. This is why you save your work often. So we'll be back in a second. You can laugh all you want. Post all your funny gags in the comments. Back in a minute. Okay, here we are back. And get used to the creation kit crashing on you. So it's great. Have fun with it. So where we left off was we set our character to unique. Have that ticked. We don't want an actor base. This is essentially a template of what the actor will look like and behave. Since we are creating a brand new character, we don't want an actor base, so set that to none. Leveling data, since he is our quest giver, we won't have any specific level that we want the NPC to be. This will come into more into play when we create boss characters and bandits and whatnot. So all of this auto-calculate stats. It isn't important. We'll set our class to a child, since I think that's relevant to what the point I'm trying to get across. You can set it to whatever the hell you want. So you might want to do it as a lumberjack, for example, but we'll do a child, why not? And once you've done that, press OK. Oh, are those fucking hillbillies out there honking a horn? Fuck off. Right, here we go. Hit OK. And our character A, Mike, will be in our list of Nords. Let's minimise it down. So we're back in our Nord bit, and we'll go up to the top. And there's A, Mike, right at the top. That's the reason you use A as a prefix. So they'll be right at the top of the list. 9 times out of 10. So with Mike now officially in our list of NPCs, we'll go back into the character creator by double clicking them. And we'll want to go into the factions tab. This is where you can set them as to be a part of a specific faction. So hold on, let me see, is there a way to set them as a faction, as part of a town? Let's see. Whiterun. We'll make him a Whiterun market shopper. Why the hell not? So I'm pretty sure if you attack anyone in Whiterun, he will also come and attack you. So enjoy that, aids, when someone invincible's trying to kill you. It's just the way Skyrim is. So once we've done that, we'll go into the relationships tab. We probably won't need to do anything here since he's a brand new character. Keywords, not important either. AI data, this is whether you want them to be aggressive, very aggressive, or frenzied. We'll have them unaggressive. Mid, we'll set them to neutral. Energy, 50. Confidence, this is confidence is how in combat whether they will run away or fight to the death. Cowardly means they'll always run away, up to a scale of foolhardy where they will fight to the death. Select which one you want. Average, since we won't be fighting them, it's not important. Assistance, we'll do helps friends and allies, since that's our character we're trying to create. Morality, no crime. We'll set it, since it's not really important. Combat style, yeah, this is how they'll fight, just default. And once we've done that, go to AI packages, and we'll be setting these later. I'll have a separate video on AI packages. This is how we will organise Mike's day, what he does. Gets up, has a morning wank, goes to the market, gets some food, blah 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 blah. That's what they do. So we'll be setting that in the future. So inventory, this is where it gets interesting. We can select which armour we want the character to equip. We can set a default outfit, which is what they'll wear pretty much all the time, and we can set them some pyjamas, PJs, oh yeah. So in order to do that, we'll go back into our object window and minimise actors, not important, and go to items, followed by armour, and this is all the clothes in the game. So you can have a look at all the clothes here if you want, and basically, let's see, is there a preview? No, there isn't. So in order to set it as a default outfit, open this drop down menu at default outfit, and you can see all the different outfits in the game. They've all been named appropriately, so you can choose which one you want them to wear. So let's see, is there just iron armour? We'll use armour, iron banded, no helmet outfit, and that's what they'll wear on a daily basis. They'll select his PJs, We can make him sleep in Daedric armour if we want, if we just want to laugh, but let's just look for some regular clothes. Madman if. Let's see. Is there anything just... I will just use farm clothes. He'll sleep in farm clothes. Okay, so there we go. And that's their outfit. And inventory, you can add things like weapons and things like that that they'll fight with. What would Mike use as a weapon? So back into the object window, we'll go into our weapon, and we'll give him... We'll give him a shield as well. Give me a minute. Let me find. I don't know what shields are classed as. I think it's one-handed weapons. So scroll through this menu and enjoy how bad it is. And try to find the specific weapon you want. So ebony. We'll go through ebony. We'll give him an ebony sword. And we'll give him... Is there an ebony shield as well? Or does that come under armour? I believe it does. Let's go back into the armour tab. And armour, ebony shield, we'll give him that. And he'll have an ebony shield. And that's his weapons set. So he's got armour, he's got weapons, everything we need. So now after this we can go into spell list if we want him to be a mage, but we don't need to give him a spell since Michael is nothing but a soldier, doesn't do all that gay magic shit. So let's go into let's click these radio buttons. Well, that's not a term. Let's click these arrows and scroll to the right, and you can see even more tabs. This is exhausting. So we'll go into keep going right until we go. We'll click face animation preview, and this is what the face looks like. This is just a preset, so you could change all this, but this isn't the easy way to do it. So let me have a look about. In the GEC for Fallout, it's a lot easier to set a face. It's not as much of a mess. So give me a minute. Right. I want you to hit this button here, preview. Which preview? This is what he'll look like. And there we go. He's got his iron armour, he's got his ebony sword. He'll have the ebony shield once we get into the game, but of course he won't draw that until he draws his weapon. But if you have a mod which puts shields on back, he'll have that equipped. So there we go. So back to head. We can edit the character's face by editing all these values, but watch how hard it gets and messed up it gets once I start fiddling about with all this. Name, we'll bring this out. Blink left. Head roll. No, this isn't. How is it that you edit the face? You can set an expression here. So this is what you could you can set dialogue anger, then you can set how they look, what facial expression they pull. So you could literally give them like Rick Grimes cry face here if you want. So do whatever you want. This is how to set different facial expressions for different moods. So we won't be fiddling about with that. So let's I think it's these tabs here, character gem parts, and then you can set the tint of their face, and you can set how they look and whatnot. So hair colour, we'll set it as, we'll give them black hair, and it changes. And how do you change the hair colour? Let's see. Hair, base head parts, and you can set the hair here. So we'll set it Hail Male Nord, and we can give him balding hair, we can give him a whole bunch of shit, basically what we want. Let's have a look through them all and find the ideal one. For Fallout this is a lot easier, but of course Skyrim has a lot more customization, so we'll be playing about with that. Is there not just one that's short? We'll give him a Geralt of Rivia ponytail. Why not? If you want to add a beard, additional head parts, right click. Oh, nothing happens. Great. fuck this creation kit, man. But yeah, we've given him hair, and you can change facial complexion, so you can we'll make him in his 40s, and then he has got a scarred face and wrinkly and whatnot. So that's basically how to edit the look of the NPC. You can play about with this and try and create whatever monstrosity you want. We'll give him war paint, I guess, if we want to add that. So let's see, we can edit the war paint and give him war paint. There you go. Now he looks like a red Indian. This is great. Anything else I can add in terms of beards? And let's see, I think it's one of these. We can edit the nose and whatnot, and the different tints and everything. So yeah, I'll be back in a second. Let me fiddle about and try and figure out how to add a beard. Okay, back in a minute. Okay, here we are back, and I figured it out. You go to facial hair and the base head parts, and then you can select whatever you want. We're going to use human beard 30, and do the same for eyebrows. Set a pair of eyebrows you want, and then once we have done, hit preview head, and this is what our character will look like. Preview full, and this is how they'll appear. So we've got Mike here, and now we want to place him in the game so he appears. So in order to do that, go to any cell you want. We're going to put him in Whiterun, so we'll go to Whiterun World and click on anything here, and then find the place in the render window where you want to place him. So we're going to put him next to the statue of Talos. So let's drag Mike in and put him on the floor, and there we go. And let me just rotate Mike so he faces towards anyone approaching. So once Mike's there, we'll hit save, and now all we have to do is check the game and see if he appears. So this might be your first mod, everyone, which does nothing but add an NPC, but we'll expand on it in future episodes. So I'll see you in the game. Okay, first of all, I know one of you is going to comment saying you had a problem, you couldn't find your NPC. So go to your data files once you launch the game, scroll down till you find Ogre Fox Shitty Tutorial.esp, make sure it's ticked, hit OK, and hit exit, and now we'll see you in the game. Okay, so here we are in Skyrim, everyone, and all we have to do is move forward a bit, and here is our NPC Mike. And he says good morning. That's the only intro he's got, but we haven't edited any of his dialogue, so he won't say anything apart from generic lines. Let's talk to him. Need something? Yes. And there we go. That is our NPC in the game. I know one of you is going to say this isn't the ideal way to add NPCs to towns, but it works nonetheless. So we're not going to be doing anything extreme, so we're going to add him to the town as just a generic NPC, as a quest giver. And next time I don't know if I should go straight into quests or not, or fiddle about with something else, but I've showed you how to create an NPC. I think I might give him dialogue next time. That's what we might do. So there we go. Thanks for watching, everyone, and you should have your first NPC in the game. So see ya.